Hello, everybody. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is So I'm Watching Outlander, Season 6, Episode 1, Echoes. So, as you may or may not have noticed, we are pausing our Season 1 coverage to cover Season 6, and then once we're done, Season 1 will come back.
Oh,
So,
I guess I didn't even realize we were pausing in between. All right.
I made that decision unilaterally the other day.
Love that. Thanks for taking charge.
You know, I just figured it would be better to not be putting out two front and end.
For sure.
Plus, it worked out perfectly because we ended with episode 8 last week.
Oh, yeah.
So when we come back after 6, it'll be the second half of season 1.
Love that. Love that, how that works.
Perfect. So, okay, season 6 premiere. I also binged half of season 5 today because I didn't watch it when it was on because we didn't have stars and I was lazy.
And I just don't remember.
You watched some of it with me today.
I did, yes.
Lots to cover. We meet Tom Christie.
Boo! Boo on his entrance.
Big boo energy. Yeah, ugh. Big opposite of applause on his entry. Also, it's just sort of like if you've read the books, you know what comes of Tom Christie. But also, he is just immediately... Well, we have a scene at Ardsmuir first where we get to know him from Jaime's past.
We have like a whole ass scene plus some at Ardsmuir.
A whole lot, like a lot. And
like before the credits.
Way before credits, yeah. Oh, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have this whole scene, these couple of scenes in the prison. He is making trouble. He is Protestant, not Catholic. So there's like a Protestant faction of the Scots that are in Ardsmuir and a Catholic faction. And they're fighting. And they kill a blind boy who just wanted the lock of hair
from Rebecca.
His Rebecca.
Oh my God.
So terrible. Anyway, Jaime basically is like, and we're done. Like, this is how it's going to go from now on. We're Freemasons. Buckle up. And like...
Well, because he saw Christie and the governor of the prison do like a little secret handshake. And then he's like, I want in.
I see you. So they managed to make it work. When we come back to 1773, basically Tom Christie has seen the broadsheet that's like anybody from Ardsmuir who like knew Jaime, come to Fraser's Ridge, I can offer you whatever. So the nerve to come and be like, I hear you're handing out favors. Give me one. And then to just spit completely in the face of said favor giver.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake your hand with my right hand and slap you in the face with the other simultaneously. I just cannot.
Also,
he makes me white girl so hard because I can't even.
Correct. Additionally, he is bringing a real negative Jesus-y vibe to the party.
Okay, listen. I find religion extremely fascinating.
Sure. Not like this.
No. I just don't want to be made to feel bad. Yeah. And, you know, I grew up Catholic. You know, you feel guilty about everything. It's just not a good time.
Yeah.
If being Protestant is that times 10
is worse.
No fucking thank you. None whatsoever. I will pass. I am in recovery from Catholicism as it is. Also, I have questions.
Okay.
Why? It seems like Christie being a Freemason is in direct conflict with being a Protestant, with how religious he is. I don't know dick about like the Freemasons.
I don't know anything about the Masons
but they said that, so they talk about like there's a great deity or like a great being, right? But so they call him the Grand Architect, or like God is the Grand Architect. Why can Christie fully say, well, you should build a church before your home because you have to put God before yourself, but then you can put aside your religion to then talk about the great architect in the sky. Sure. So, I mean, and granted, like, I'm sure you all will tell me in the comments, please be nice about it. But like, I just don't understand how that works.
Yeah, I don't really either, especially because to this point, like, we know that Jaime is Catholic and like, you know, Scotland was a Catholic nation for centuries, but he's not actively practicing.
No.
Like, they don't have a church. He also, he barely cares that Roger is a Presbyterian or whatever he is.
It's all the same story.
Also, yes.
It's just whoever had the money and the power.
Yeah.
That's who got to tell that, like, their version of the story.
And that's
it's all the same thing.
And that's Catholic.
Yeah. It's just what it is.
The Catholic Church is like the largest business in the world. So, okay. Because that's the other thing is, like, in my opinion, from what we've seen and what I remember from the books, Jaime is kind of building the American utopia in Fraser's Ridge because he doesn't care about other people's religions.
Right. He just wants you to be a good person.
Yeah.
That's the religion. I've been saying this for the majority of my life.
So heated.
I really am. It's because it's like the religion that I subscribe to is don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
Live your life well.
Be cool, man.
Just be cool. Be chill. Be chill, guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Be cool, guy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I don't need this. I don't want this. I did not have a good time reading this.
Yeah, no.
Oh, so much of our media this weekend has just set me into rage and I'm not well.
So it's this episode, season, whole thing is coming in hot because so we've got Tom Christie. I don't really remember much about his son, Alan.
I think he's kind of a creep. I think the whole Christie family is just traumatized and a bunch of creeps.
Okay. And then Malva, who I won't spoil anything, but she does a lot of things.
You want to talk about a fucking creep?
Malva. Yeah. She does a lot of things. So in addition to the Christie family, we are still dealing with the Browns because I think Richard is his name. The brother of Lionel, who led the charge to trigger warning gang rape Claire at the end of last season, has promised revenge. Revenge on what? Your brother deserved to die. Yeah. Your brother dying was where the vengeance needs to end.
Yeah.
So he's still around. He is bringing his band of merry assholes over to the ridge from Brownsville, and he like catches Fergus and Alan Christie. Oh
no, it was Ian.
Who did I say?
Fergus.
Oh yes, sorry, Ian. He catches Ian and Alan hunting in the woods and almost shoots them. Like, that was a warning shot, but it was very close to where Ian's head was.
I just think it's really funny that they're being so cavalier with all of these musket shots because that's the whole thing about shooting a musket is the aim is shit. Yeah. So if you hit somebody, it's by pure accident and luck. But like the fact that he literally could have shaved off another inch of Ian's mohawk with that shot. Yeah. And it's like...
It takes like a full 45 minutes to reload a musket. So, like, what are we doing? Regardless, he basically accuses them, it says a lot of racist stuff about Ian, and accuses them of hunting over the treaty line because he thought Ian was a Native American. And it's like a whole thing. It's really gross. And then they mosey on over to Fraser's Ridge and are like, we need to talk about some shit or whatever. And apparently Alan had stolen the powder horn. Whatever. They make Jaime whip him. It's a whole nonsense.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not that hard for us to imagine, but a bunch of men with nothing to do, but deciding that they're going to be the committee of safety because they're the ones that know how to keep things safe.
It's so stupid. Okay, so I had forgotten that we'd have to deal with the Browns for longer.
For so long!
So, the third storyline coming in hot is Fergus the drunken wife beater, which I had totally pushed out of my mind because Fergus, I always loved Fergus in the books, and I've loved him so much in the show, and César Domboy is, like, so cute.
Oh,
like, comically handsome, so cute. I do not remember at all why he's doing this.
I don't remember the reason either.
And, like, Marcelly is, like clinging on for dear life. It's...
with 3 kids and another one cooking. Sure.
And, like, there's stuff about the baby that's currently in there. I don't know. It's all very... a lot.
Woman's work is never done.
Woman's work is never done. Just the rest of this episode is just going to be that song, This Woman's Work.
Yeah. And then with just a very quiet underplaying of just screaming.
Yeah. Just like slightly louder every minute.
Yeah, and he was like, that look, I'm sorry, I'm such a disappointment. And it's like, you are being very disappointing right now. I don't know what to tell you. Stop being disappointing and you won't get the space.
Yeah, Fergus, please.
It's not hard.
So,
it's not hard.
He's working at the still, but he's just getting hammered every day.
He's getting high on his own supply.
Exactly.
Listen, no, I can't put that on blast because it's a legal operation. So never mind. Please keep going. Never mind.
I've been high on my own supply. No, it's like, whatever. So that's just the thing, is it's like, you know, we start this new season and it's great. And all the stuff that we like is still there. Claire and Jamie, good as ever. Claire's inventing medicine in her, you know,
ether.
She made ether, which is very cool. Although also coming in hot now, she's gonna just turn to the bottle, apparently.
Yeah, now she's getting high on her own supply. You guys, what are we doing?
Tell me how Roger was my favorite person in this episode.
So chill. So chill. Mr. Misogyny 101 over here.
Tell me like, how that happened.
Hey guys.
Especially because he's like,
welcome to the ridge.
Yeah. Also high on his own supply. Yeah. Roger started a grow house in the back 40. No, it's just like, and even he's like talking to Brianna and he's like, you know, I feel like we should do something for these people because one of them's a widow and I don't have her name. The boy's name is Aiden.
Prairie or something? Something
like that. So she's a widow. Her husband died on the boat on the way over. And so it's just sort of, he's like trying really, McCallum.
Yeah, there you go.
Amy McCallum. So he's trying really hard, and Brianna's like, maybe we can give them some clothes, but like, we should probably try to do something else too. And so he finally says like, I'll help you guys build a cabin for you. And she's like overcome. She's like, oh my God, I never thought I'd have my own house. So it's very sweet. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm with you though. I never ever, especially after watching all of season 5 in the last 2 weeks, did I ever think that like,
that he would just be like,
yeah, hi.
Just like this.
And he's got a beard.
Nice beard.
He looks great. I've always thought Richard Rankin was handsome, but like his interpretation of Roger has never been my favorite. Even when I do really enjoy Sophie Skelton as Brianna, it's like the way I've felt about Roger in the past has sort of soured me on even Brianna, even though I like her a lot. But it's like this, if we can keep this Roger going,
yeah,
that would be great.
I think we do, because I think Christy is gonna really, because I think they have like a priesthood off almost. Yeah, because Christy is very fire and brimstone, right? And then Roger is just like, it's all love and light. It's love and light. Yeah, I want to go to that sermon.
Same.
Yeah.
So I mean, that is like basically what happens in the episode. Lizzie is making eyeballs at Josiah for now. If you've read the books, I am very excited for a plot line that
because he even says, like, I thought you had eyes for my brother. And she was like, hands are hands.
Whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's mostly it. It was like a comically long episode for not a lot actually happening.
Yeah, and it was kind of a through line through the whole episode about everyone's really annoyed about taxes.
Yeah.
Because there's like no tea and no coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, we're still singing the same song.
Yeah.
So.
We have tea and coffee, but the taxes are no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked this episode mostly, but they really just starting the episode hot with like 3 storylines that I could give a shit about.
Yeah.
And that I'm not looking forward to long term.
And then the new governor wants Jamie to be the Native American agent.
The go-between.
Yeah. And then so he decides at the very end that he's going to do it because the alternative is
Mr. Brown.
Is it Richard or Lionel? Which
Richard.
Okay, Richard. Oh, yeah.
Lionel is the one that Marcelly
right.
gave the like, well, I just want to say Gertie root, and I'm pretty sure that that's from Harry Potter. So some kind of root thing, and she injected him with the at the end of last season. Everybody looks great. The Beardsley twins' hair is way better.
So much better.
It's like they needed just like a bath or two, and I think it all worked out great. Although Fergus cut his hair, and it's less good to me.
Oh, I like it.
No, I really liked it in the like queue at the back when he like had to pull it back. It's all like, it's like Loki in the first Thor movie. It's very like feathered, kind of.
It's a little softer than feathered. I like it. Yeah. I'm here for it. I'm not here for drunk Fergus, though.
No,
I'm here for the hair.
Drunk Fergus. I don't want anything to do with that. And then it looks like next week, Marcelly's going into labor, but something's wrong. So we should find out about that relatively quickly. Yeah, I forgot that the Browns were still a deal. Like in this one, I thought once we did that, we were done. I forgot that we weren't done.
Yeah.
And so the 1-2 punch of Richard Brown and Tom Christie in this season, I don't know if I can swing it, man.
Yeah. Listen, I'm already splotchy from the little bit of Jen I had earlier. We might be just a giant red spot by the end of the season.
We might be just getting hammered every week while we get through this.
This is real rough. Oh, and that was another thing too. Like, everyone keeps asking Claire if she's okay. She's like, I'm fine. I'm totally okay. And it's just, no, she is not.
And she's having nightmares about everybody.
Yeah.
About Black Jack, about Galus, about the witch trial, about Dougal, about Lionel Brown, everybody, literally everybody. And so she has turned to the ether. So
yikes.
It's gonna be a lot, but we are here for the ride. So we will be back.
We are strapped in
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very exciting. Hopefully they're not all 81 minutes. That was a little egregious.
Yeah, that was a lot.
But
a lot of just box stepping. I feel like
that's the thing.
Just sexy, sad box stepping.
That's the thing. I was just like, I know what this show is about, and so I get that we need that sex scene. It's the premiere, we need a good sex scene. The last time we saw her, she was recovering from, again, a terribly traumatic assault. But that went on for it was like Elliot singing in the finale of Euphoria.
Yeah,
it went on for too long.
To the point that at one point I just said, I really like that wallpaper.
It's I don't know. I love it.
Eyes at each other, sexy, light touching.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Katrina Balf's breasts, old friends, love it. But it was just also kind of all right, let's move the episode. This is why it's 81 minutes.
Yeah, the chemise came down and was like, oh, good to see you.
Hi.
How are you? It's been so long.
So long. So, okay. We will be back next week with episode 2. And then, just let us know what you think below. If you have read the books, let us know what you're looking forward to, but mark it with a spoiler. If you haven't read the books, let us know what you think is going to happen. And then see you next week. Bye.